Has there been any oops moment for you?
Oops, मतलब
Fuck, ChatGPT gave me this यार.
why would you chat GPT questions?
थोड़ी लूज टॉक करें. तुम्हारे पास 100 करोड़ रुपए हैं.
Okay.
क्या करोगे तुम? आज जो हमारी गेस्ट हैं उनका नाम है शिवांगी दत्त. A soft rebellious kid born in Delhi belonging to Meenakshi Dutt Makeovers empire. She chose her own path. उन्होंने क्रिएटिविटी को चूज किया. उन्होंने बॉलीवुड में स्टेप इन किया एंड स्टार्टेड एक्सप्लोरिंग प्रोस्थेटिक आर्ट एंड क्रिएटिविटी जो हमेशा से आप करना चाहते थे ना, और वो करेज नहीं जुटा पा रहे हो. तो ये पॉडकास्ट आपको वो करेज देगा. इज इट बेटर दिस होल ब्राइडल मेकअप थिंग जो आजकल चल रहा है?
I don't think it's for everyone. The hours you spend, the type of work culture it is, it's not just like you make up ke ab ghar jao. It's like you have to stay there. You need to ensure for all the scenes to do the touch-ups for the characters. There's continuity involved, throughout the scene. If sometimes the scene's being shot multiple times, you need to keep touching up to make sure it's still looking fresh. Those things are like tiring work-wise as compared to doing bridal work, where bridal makeup artist is like the star of the night because, like you're treated so nicely. Whereas in this, there's a lot of teamwork involved where you're just a part of a team and everyone is treated quite equally. Fresh and new work environment where I feel like I'm learning a lot new soft skills that are not just applicable to work but also to life.
Can I ask you a little bit of question? If you wouldn't have been a daughter of Meenakshi Dutt, how would life be different? सोचा है?
नहीं.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is No Filter with Nick, and I have beautiful Shivangi Dutt with me.
Thank you for having me.
You're beautiful यार. मुझे जितना तुम Instagram पे सुंदर लगते हो, तुम रियल लाइफ में ज़्यादा सुंदर हो. And this is something I genuinely can tell, क्योंकि मैं काफ़ी लोगों से Instagram पे मिला हूँ. जो वो Instagram पे लगते हैं वो रियल लाइफ में वैसे नहीं है. तुम ज़्यादा सुंदर हो in terms of talking, in terms of look, as compared to the people I have met. Sorry अगर किसी को बुरा लग रहा तो.
Thank you very much. I also feel like on my Instagram I pose a lot just for my face, and the way the camera depicts the facial structure and picks up on little things is very different than when you see a person from your physical perspective. So it's a little altered.
अच्छा, so I would let you define this podcast, ठीक है? तो मैंने कुछ सोचा था कि मैं ये बातें करूँगा, but I want you to pick कि you want this podcast to be wavy. आपने करण वाला गाना सुना wavy?
नहीं.
अच्छा ठीक है. wavy या फिर subtle?
What do you mean wavy or subtle?
That will define my energy to you.
Wavy is good. I
ठीक
feel
है.
like I'm wavy.
चलो मैं whatever it is, मैंने जाना वैसी था. अच्छा, before we start, what is love to you?
Love is like acceptance, like a lot of acceptance.
No. ये answers होते हैं एक साइकोलॉजी के आंसर्स.
अच्छा ठीक
है, या फिर काफ़ी स्पिरिचुअलिटी के. वील गो डाइव देयर जब हम बहुत इंटिमेटेड बात कर रहे होंगे. बट अभी अगर कोई मैं से पूछूं कि ओके, यू आर स्ट्रेट,
I'm straight as in?
Sexual
like
orientation.
Sexuality? Yeah, I mean, I would say I'm a bit bisexual, but I have chosen a straighter path.
ठीक है. So what do you find in men? Like how would you date a man? तुम्हें क्या qualities and what are the checklist of your guy?
Number one would be like there should be some type of a connectivity to have with a person. That could be based on whether number one, I felt like when I was starting to date anyone, there's infatuation, which is a very surface level. But even in that surface level, there should be something that I admire about the person or something we click on. That could be on mutual interest. That could be on just enjoying chatting with someone. Those are basic things on any person. And of course, how attracted you are to a person. Those are basic things that I start with. And then it builds.
Is it looks?
I think looks comes along because I have...
What is ऐसे नहीं होता ना शिवांगी, कोई सीधा आके एकदम बात तो करता नहीं है.
हाँ.
It's something like you look at someone, you are at an event, you are at a party, you look at someone, oh, this guy looks good.
Yeah.
You catch that eye.
I think at a very young age, I could differ what someone looks good as versus how someone makes me feel, So like being in the presence of someone good looking could also make me feel like ये तो बहुत ही empty इंसान है, इससे बात करने का कोई फायदा नहीं है, जैसी मुंह खोले like it's like ये मुझे से बात नहीं करनी,
I get it.
Whereas someone who in terms of looks might look quite unconventional, But when you're around them or when you're talking to them, you're more attracted than to someone who looks like really, really good, aesthetically speaking.
You spoke something depth. जेन्युइनली मतलब मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा द कंपैरिजन जो टुक आउट की, जिसमें एक इंसान जो तुम्हें एक अच्छा फील करा रहा है और दूसरा एम्प्टी है. दिस इज गुड. अच्छा यार, you come from an educated background. I mean, you studied in England, you moved back. So there is a life of Shivangi Dutt, ठीक है? Then there is this Instagram life of Shivangi Dutt, ठीक है? जो भाई मैं बताना चाहती हूँ मेरी जिंदगी में आजकल ये चल रहा है, ठीक है? ठीक है. एंड सिमिलरली आई कम फ्रॉम अ बैकग्राउंड, मैं इंजीनियरिंग बैकग्राउंड का हूँ, मैंने मास्टर्स IIT दिल्ली से किया और मैं पॉडकास्ट बना रहा हूँ. ये डिफरेंट बैकग्राउंड. और मैं इंस्टाग्राम पे कुछ और पुटअप कर रहा हूँ, मतलब मैं स्पिरिचुअलिटी पुटअप कर रहा हूँ जो मेरा कॉन्टेक्स्ट नहीं है. तो डू यू थिंक इंस्टाग्राम पे जो हम पुटअप कर रहे हैं दोज आर फेक थिंग्स?
No, I think it's just taking aspects of yourself and being like, this is the focus I want to have. And you can also, interestingly enough, change that focus. Let's say you're putting spirituality stuff right now, and then at some point you started transitioning into sports. But that is your choice. You're like, this is my interest now, this is what I want to put out. You know, for your reasons, whatever it may be. Similarly, for me, beauty is my everything on Instagram. It's like, I'm a beauty person. Whereas when you meet me in real life and you see the way I dress or how I just like don't put makeup on for days, then you'll be like, hey, oh, are you even makeup artist? Like, this is because it's like a light shining on you through social media. That, oh, this is the way we see you.
Then why don't you promote that on your Instagram?
Like what?
कि casual,
मैं
be
हूँ
yourself.
casual.
नहीं, that's what I'm saying. तभी मैंने आपको genuine बोला, क्योंकि ना the way you walked in pajamas and you're sitting in pajamas, I'm not sure camera capture कर रहा है नहीं कर रहा, but you're sitting in pajamas cross leg. I love the way you are carrying yourself. ठीक है, you're not portraying or you're not even figuring out कि यार मुझे कैसा लगेगा as a guest, अरे I need to carry that image. You get that point? You don't give an F to it. Agreed?
Yeah.
तो मैं वही कह रहा हूँ कि चलो लेट्स इसको और सिंपल करता हूँ. डिफाइन मी शिवांगी दत्त, जेन्युइन शिवांगी दत्त. कौन है शिवांगी दत्त? इंस्टाग्राम क्या भाड़ में?
हाँ, इंस्टाग्राम के अलावा तो मैं बहुत कुछ ही हूँ यार. एंड आई एम जस्ट अ गर्ल फिगरिंग आउट हर लाइफ. माई प्राइमरी थिंग अबाउट माई सेल्फ इसकी मुझे मस्ती पसंद है. So जहाँ मस्ती नहीं है वहाँ मुझे नहीं होना.
What is मस्ती मतलब?
मस्ती is like something that keeps me amused, keeps me on a more upbeat in life, where things are lighter, less heavy. That doesn't mean I can't feel depth or you know I avoid situations that are difficult, but it's like an over outlook. I just like to be and feel like a lighter person. I like to be as much as myself as I can be on a daily basis. मैं अपने आप को कोई बॉक्स में नहीं डालना चाहती कि मैं ऐसी हूँ और मैं यही ऐसी ही रहूँगी. It's like right now I've come in pajamas, but maybe if I knew that okay you'll be shooting like full form, I would have come with a different energy, you know. So I also went through your videos. I'm like अच्छा ठीक है तो ऊपर ऊपर का लेता है. So let me just be as comfortable as I can. So I think I'm the type of person I like to like not change but maneuver around situations I'm in, and it feels playful. I'd say I'm playful.
What is the craziest thing you have done?
I don't think I've done that many crazy things. I think I'm quite normal.
ये ना सबसे अजीब सा क्वेश्चन है वैसे देखा जाए तो. हाँ. कि मतलब सबकी craziest चीज अलग चीज़ होती है. मतलब something which went out of your comfort zone.
Going out of my comfort zone is something I did this year, which is moving out of Delhi. So I think.
Are you a rebel kid?
No.
You look rebel.
Really?
Yes.
I don't feel like I'm rebellious at all. I feel like I've like you know एक good phase आता है teenage में when you rebel. मैं चीज़ें करती थी जो मुझे शायद allowed नहीं थी या मेरे parents को पसंद नहीं आती. But मैं चुपचाप करती थी. मैं लड़ झगड़ के कुछ नहीं करती थी. So I never took myself as like under the rebellious tag. I'm like कि मुझे जो करना है वो तो मैंने करना ही है. अब वो मैं झूठ बोल के करूँ वो मैं लड़ झगड़ के करूँ, but it's always easier because it's like I had an older brother, right? And he in my eyes was a rebel. Like he would always like you know if there was disagreement he would want to prove his point and everything, and I saw that and I was like this is not my style. I don't want to prove my point. I just want to do what I have to do and get my way. And I feel like I have carried that into my adulthood also with slightly better communication. I'm still like learning, बट ऐसा मुझ में कुछ वो नहीं है कि मुझे लड़ झगड़ के कुछ करना है. आई डू वट एवर आई फील इज राइट.
How has been your childhood?
Childhood has been interesting. The major like child years were super fun. I had a lot of kids in my colony who were my best friends. मुझे बचपन से ऐसे like भगवान ने ना ऐसे like friends gifts की तरह दे दिए थे कि जैसे मैं पैदा हुई मैं 1-2 साल की होंगी और वही मेरे friends आज तक मेरी best friend वही है जो मैं I think 2 साल की थी तब बनी थी. और
What's her name?
रागिनी.
Hi Ragini.
Yeah, Tragedy, my bestie. I reach out to her on Instagram a lot as Tragedy, my bestie. So I feel like कि friendship I took for granted for many years. And because बस दोस्त थे, कभी बनाने की नीड नहीं पड़ी, schools कभी बदले नहीं, तो बस ऐसी दोस्ती होती गई. And so my initial years were very good. School, when I turned in, like when I became teenager, that's when things got like weird and rocky. Because I became like slightly popular in school, there was a lot of gossip around me.
For what?
And for anything, just like maybe the way I carried myself, maybe the way
How मतलब कैसे कैरी करते थे, like colored hair?
colored hair तो उस टाइम नहीं होते थे.
अच्छा.
पर हाँ, जैसे मैं काजल लगाती थी, मेरी स्कर्ट हमेशा छोटी होती थी.
That's a traits of a rebel kid. Like
But that's what I'm telling you, like internally
you were not rebel.
I was like, I used to see myself like that. My mom was always into like beauty and fashion, right? Like जब मैं 2-3 साल की थी तब मेरी इतनी फोटोज मम्मा ने खींची हुई है मुझे स्टाइलिंग करके, ट्यूब टॉप पहना के, कभी पार्क में फोटोज, कुछ भी हो रहा है, ठीक है. तो मेरे लिए ये नॉर्मल था, लाइक लुकिंग गुड. इट वाज लाइक अ नॉर्मल थिंग. सो जब मैं यूनिफॉर्म भी पहन रही हूँ, I want to look good. It was as simple as that. And if wearing my skirt down to my knees is looking not good to me, I don't want to do that. And not that I'm looking down at any other girl wearing that. It's their comfort level. But मेरे लिए I was comfortable wearing a shorter skirt. And I was the type of girl जो अगर teacher बोलेगी भी कि ये नहीं करना है, I'd be like अच्छा ठीक है, एक दिन पहन के आ जाती हूँ लंबी स्कर्ट and अगले दिन back to normal. But interestingly, now that you're saying that I sound like a rebel, now that I'm saying it out loud, I'm like, yeah, like these are traits of a rebel kid. But I'm like a soft rebel. Yeah, and then through my teen years, school got a bit rocky, but still fun. My childhood overall, I'd say, was
Good.
very good. Yeah, very, very.
Then you
chill
moved to
childhood.
England to study, right?
Yeah.
Why England?
So honestly, मुझे
इंडिया में
school
भी तो
के बाद-
बहुत इंस्टीट्यूट्स हैं यार.
यार मैं बताती हूँ, मुझे ना कोई वो नहीं था. मतलब मैं अपनी लाइफ से ना पक चुकी थी 11th-12th में, बहुत डिप्रेस थी. एंड
नहीं, एक होता है बोलना डिप्रेस, एक होता है सच में
नहीं,
डिप्रेस.
सच में डिप्रेस, जो मुझे बहुत बाद में रियलाइज हुआ.
ठीक है.
एंड उस टाइम नहीं पता था. उस टाइम आई वाज जस्ट एज आई वाज एंड आई थॉट थिंग्स वर फाइन. इट्स ओनली व्हेन आई गॉट आउट ऑफ इट देन आई रियलाइज दैट ओ गॉड, लाइक आई वाज नॉट ओके. एंड एनीवे, सो फॉर मी इट वाज लाइक कि मुझे स्कूल के बाद अब कुछ नहीं करना, मुझे पढ़ाई तो बिल्कुल नहीं करनी, बिकॉज आई फेल लाइक इट वाज स्कूल दैट मेड मी लाइक दिस. एंड देन आई वेंट टू माई पेरेंट्स. आई सेड मुझे 1 महीना कुछ पूछना मत, कुछ कॉलेज की बात नहीं करनी है, ये कॉलेज और सब स्कैम है, मुझे डिग्री की कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है, आई विल फिगर इट आउट. And they were like, no, you have to get a degree and this that. So then I told my mom that maybe I'll do fashion styling because I already do makeup. मैं school में 11th-12th में summer में जाके I used to learn at mom's studio. So I was like, makeup तो मैं सीख गई हूँ, तो I'll do fashion styling, so it'll be something like added, right? And then mom said that, what is fashion styling and like, what will you do in it? I don't know, this, that. She said, why don't you just find, if you can, a course in makeup which offers you a solid degree which can be used for any future purposes. If you need to show anywhere that you've been got a graduation degree or whatever. So then I told her, okay, fine, I want to go abroad then. And then I found some course in beauty marketing and in Los Angeles. And she said that तुम्हें beauty marketing क्यों करनी है? I said मुझे LA जाना है. And she was like, you know how expensive it is to go to the US or like anywhere for a matter of fact. And you said you don't want to study, so why would you want to study marketing for anything?
No, I mean, if I just run the numbers as compared to moving to UK and moving to US is fine. LA especially.
Yeah.
It's way.
Exactly. So then she put some sense into me. Then my mom and dad sat me down one day. अभी भी मेरा 1 महीना ख़त्म नहीं हुआ था. अभी सिर्फ 20 days हुए थे. But they were, as parents were getting, like कि अब क्या, because like the kids around me were going to college, planning, giving the entrance exams. Like उनको पता था मुझे architecture करना है, मुझे history पढ़नी है, whatever. और मैं यहाँ हूँ कि मुझे तो पता ही नहीं मुझे क्या करना है. Then I found a college that was offering a makeup and hair design degree in like a bachelor's in arts. So mom was like that this is best, कर लो. And then that वो भी मैं convince नहीं हो रही हूँ कि मैं मेकअप क्या करूँगी 3 साल कौन मेकअप पढ़ता है. But anyway, I was like, ठीक है, I'll try it, I'll see. And then everything happened quite quickly. Within 2-3 months, we sorted everything out and I went. It wasn't until finishing my first semester that I was like, okay, I'm in the right place.
Okay.
And because it was a course which was not designed to like teach you makeup hands-on. जैसे हम academy में सिखाते हैं, right? It was like a proper design course focusing on beauty and makeup and hair. So I was being taught how to look at makeup in a more contextual form, in a more how can I explain to you, like a storytelling.
ठीक है.
And it made me think from many more perspectives about makeup, not just about, oh, this is a on fleek liner, or this is the makeup trends, which is, I think it was around 2016-17 when beauty and makeup started getting more and more popular because of Kylie Jenner. So it was like entering that era. And in terms of wearing makeup on a personal basis, so I saw more girls putting on makeup than I had ever seen. And at that time I was very anti this influencer culture. I was like, this is like not my thing. And the degree I was following was aligning a lot better with me because I was learning art and translating that into beauty and makeup, and it became very interesting. It was a lot about,
It's more like thinking of like strategizing कि how would, more on a theme basis.
Yeah.
कि एक theme define करना, एक पूरा pattern define करना, not just applying things, right?
correct.
Got it. मैं समझ रहा हूँ. हाँ.
Yeah. And even about like use of color. Then we had a whole semester about doing makeup for TV and film, which is something I'm trying to get into now because that's something I felt like was very interesting because there is so much context to why a character needs to look the way they do, from the color of their hair to the tanning on their skin to whether their lips are dry if they've been out in the sun for hours. You know, like character designing became very interesting for me. And then we were also taught like special effects and body art and things like that. And that's when I was like, this is like so much more beyond what I thought makeup was. And that's when I was like, okay, this is something I can dive deep into. And then I felt like then there was no turning back. I felt like beauty is my space. Different aspect of it than maybe a lot of other people, but I slowly started finding more interest in the creative aspect of makeup.
You started working in Bollywood, right, these days. I've seen your clips. Working on day one, set one.
Yeah.
And you have been a picture with Ali
Faisal.
Ali Faisal. Mirzapur. I know him from Mirzapur, Guddu Bhaiya.
Yeah.
How is he in real person? In real life?
Super chill, actually.
Yeah.
Very cool vibes. I did not feel like, oh, I'm around a celebrity. I mean, of course, you have to maintain like a certain set etiquette and maintain that professional aspect, being around any sort of an actor. But at the same time, I did not feel like, oh, it's like someone I can't talk to, you know?
Okay.
Or
He
like,
doesn't have that barriers. He didn't put that barriers.
not heavily. Very, very sweet, very chill.
Okay, soft barriers.
Yeah.
How is Bollywood looking to you? Is it better than this whole bridal makeup thing जो आजकल चल रहा है?
I mean, it depends. I don't think it's for everyone because it is a much more taxing environment. The hours you spend, the type of work culture it is, it's not just like you make up ki ab ghar jao. It's like you have to stay there. You need to ensure you're there for all the scenes to do the touch-ups for the characters. There's continuity involved, which is basically that like you need to make sure that just the last scene that was shot, how was if like for example the character had a certain cut on their face or a scar, you have to make sure it's placed in the same place, it's colored the same way, you know, throughout the scene. If sometimes the scene's being shot multiple times, you need to keep touching up to make sure it's still looking fresh. So those things are like tiring work wise as compared to doing bridal work, which is like where the bridal makeup artist is like the star of the night, because like you're treated so nicely, you're really welcomed because everybody's so excited about a wedding. So you're doing the girl's face and everything, so you're given a lot of power. Whereas in this, there's a lot of teamwork involved, where you're just a part of a team and everyone is treated quite equally in a crew, right? So everybody has to just come together and flow together to make everything work seamlessly. I think I really enjoy doing that because I've already done a lot of bridal makeup. So for me, it's a very fresh and new work environment where I feel like I'm learning a lot new soft skills that are not just applicable to work, but also to life. I feel like the attention span just shot up. Like I had no space to zone out or to sit on my phone or to go around chatting or to even focus on other aspect. Like I didn't have time to even sit and edit my videos. It's like if I'm on set, I'm just on set. If I'm working on an artist, I have to constantly make sure that everything on their face is well and good. So I feel like very small things. And then communication, having to constantly coordinate with your team, with other teams, or on a walkie-talkie, make sure that if you're unavailable to do something right now, that you're able to pass a message on to someone else that, okay, get this done, and then make sure you're getting it done. So it was very something I would say that happens a lot in event planning as well. So I felt like it was a lot of other skills are also.
Are you liking it?
Yeah.
अब मुझे एक चीज़ बताओ, हम थोड़ा हिंदी में बात करेंगे. स्पीकिंग अ लॉट इन इंग्लिश.
ओके,
ठीक है. यू कंफर्टेबल इन हिंदी ना?
हाँ, बस मेरे को बार बार बोलना पड़ता है कि हिंदी में बोलो.
हाँ ठीक है, मैं इसलिए बोल रहा. मुझे एक चीज़ बताओ, विच इज़ मोर, मैं भी तो हिंदी में पूछूं. कौन सा ज़्यादा पैसा देता है? विच इज़ मोर मनी मेकिंग, दिस ब्राइडल मेकअप पाथ और दिस क्रिएटिव पार्ट?
सो जो
यू नो बोथ द वेज, राइट?
या सो ब्राइडल मेकअप, अगर आप उस लेवल पे पहुंच जाते हो जहाँ
उस लेवल पे कितना टाइम लगता है, और वो लेवल क्या है?
यार ब्राइडल मेकअप में जो मैंने ऑब्जर्व किया है, बहुत लेवल्स है. क्योंकि
अच्छा, मुझे आई बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट, कि मुझे नहीं पता ये चीज़ें. ठीक है, मैं यहाँ पर इस सेंस में आई जस्ट वांट टू पुट दैट क्वेश्चंस आउट कि इफ समवन इज वाचिंग दे गेट द लिटिल क्लैरिटी ऑफ द फाइनेंसेस ऑफ इट. ठीक है, तो एक मेकअप, हाउ मच डज दैट कॉस्ट? अ ब्राइडल मेकअप, इज इट लाइक 1 लाख 2 लाख रुपीस?
नो, दैट्स लाइक वो सिर्फ उन आर्टिस्ट के साथ होता है जो उतना चार्ज करते हैं.
इट इज एक्सपेंसिव 1 लाख 2 लाख, और इज इट ओके?
इट्स एक्सपेंसिव.
ठीक है,
यू हैव टू मेक
तो
श्योर
मैं अपना माइंड सेट कर रहा हूँ उसके अकॉर्डिंग. ठीक है,
कि आप जो आर्टिस्ट को ले रहे हो वो फिर 1 लाख 2 लाख के वर्दी हैं, या फिर उनका इतना एक्सपीरियंस लेवल है, या उनका काम इतना ज़्यादा आपको पसंद है.
ठीक है,
राइट, दैट्स व्हाई दे कोटिंग यू दैट मच.
और दिल्ली में इतने आर्टिस्ट हैं जो 1 लाख 2 लाख चार्ज करते हैं?
आई मीन कुछ आर्टिस्ट तो हैं, ज़रूर है, इंक्रीसिंगली भी हैं. लाइक अब यंग आर्टिस्ट भी अपने रेट्स काफ़ी हाई रखने लग गए हैं. बट आई ऑल्सो फील कि काफ़ी आर्टिस्ट एक ही दे ट्राइंग टू टारगेट ऑल्सो सर्टन ऑडियंस. उनको एक वो
मास चाहिए, या फिर
नहीं, मास नहीं चाहिए,
प्रीमियम चाहिए.
हाँ,
ठीक है.
सो इफ़ यू आर टारगेटिंग ओनली जो थोड़ा सा एलिटिस्ट क्लास है, तो आप अपने चार्जेस भी उसी हिसाब से रखते हो, एंड देन आप अपना किट भी उसी हिसाब से बनाते हो. देन यू गो इन टू मोर लग्जरी हाई एंड मेकअप, यू यूज सर्टन ब्रांड्स. तो देन यू नो कि मेरे किट की भी इतनी वैल्यू है, मेरी आर्टिस्ट्री की इतनी वैल्यू है, मेरे एक्सपीरियंस की इतनी वैल्यू है, हेंस मेरी फ़ी इतनी है. वेयर इज़ अ लॉट ऑफ आर्टिस्ट व्हेन दे आर स्टार्टिंग आउट, उनको नहीं पता कहाँ से शुरू करें. दे हैव लर्नड, दे डू वेरी गुड मेकअप, बट राइट नाउ दे डोंट हैव एक्सपीरियंस. सो उनके साथ क्या होता है, क्लाइंट्स उनको हायर करते हैं, वो वर्ड ऑफ माउथ हो या इंस्टा जैसे वो हायर करते हैं, वो उनको बहुत वो करते हैं कि अच्छा ये तो बहुत ज़्यादा, इवन लाइक लेट्स से 10,000 रुपीज़ बहुत ज़्यादा है, आप कम में करो, या फिर एक मेकअप और ऐड करो. सो इनिशियली बहुत स्ट्रगल हो जाता है लोगों के लिए, एंड मे बी अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल डू इट बिकॉज दे नीड द क्लाइंटेल. अब उन्होंने कुछ इन्वेस्टमेंट की है किट बनाने में, सीखने में, सो उनको कहीं ना कहीं उसका रेवेन्यू चाहिए, उनको एक्सपीरियंस चाहिए, तो वो करते हैं. बट इन द सेंस दैट बेस लाइन जो एक मेकअप फ़ी है वो बहुत ज़्यादा वेरिएबल है. लाइक जहाँ
इट्स आर्टिस्ट टू आर्टिस्ट देन.
आर्टिस्ट टू आर्टिस्ट, करेक्ट.
एंड हाउ मच इज दिस पेइंग?
So this pays anywhere.
I don't want to like put you in, matlab, if you're fine putting numbers.
So anywhere, so on a like basically अगर आप किसी टीम के अंडर वर्क कर रहे हो, you could be paid anywhere between 3 to 10,000 a day, and it could increase based on what skill level you are putting in. जैसे prosthetics आ जाते हैं, which is what I'm primarily interested in. That is more highly paying because वो एक specialized skill है. So that's something जो एक bridal makeup artist नहीं जानता है और नहीं कर सकता है usually. So for me, like, prosthetics has always been something I'm inclined towards. Now this is a daily fee for the artists. Now whenever there is a film project, there is a person hired who is the character designer या makeup and hair designer, right? So that person is the one who is getting the actual fee. Because their job is a lot deeper. It's not just to come and do the makeup and to be on set. It's also to help go through the script and then discuss with the direction team कि क्या क्या इसमें required रहेगा character के लिए. अगर आपको characters किसी period film के लिए बनाने हैं, then what all will be the requirements, how they should look, basic things like that, you know. And then
I get it. It's like character defining यार.
Yeah.
कि वो character लगेगा कैसा.
Exactly.
Got it.
And then उसके basis पे उनका
It's
makeup
for
कैसा होना
example,
चाहिए.
can I say जो अमिताभ बच्चन की मूवी थी जिसमें he used to prosthetics पूरा करते थे वो पा तो he used to sit for 3-4 hours for the makeup every day.
Yeah.
तो now someone would have sat and designed कि यार ये ऐसा दिखना चाहिए. Then they started working on it, right?
Correct.
Okay, got it.
So
This is creativity.
Yeah, and that's a much longer process. Like, for example, like I watch a lot of like the making of characters like Vecna from Stranger Things. Now that's like way beyond what even I thought prosthetic makeup was, because उसमें like जैसे अगर उनको लंबे fingers दिखाने हैं, then they're going into like mechanics at this point. So
What do you mean by mechanics?
So they're using like actual machinery to put like a machine glove on the hand, and then uski upar putting the silicone prosthetic, which the prosthetic artist will make. So there is movement in the hand, you know. There's a lot of different creative minds going into this field, which is the film industry.
What is, अगर मैं पूछूं शिवांगी दत्त का, what is the,
like, what type of character I imagine creating?
yes, what type of character you imagine creating?
तो मेरे दिमाग में तो ज़्यादातर भूत या एलियनी चीज़ें घूमती हैं.
Why is that?
पता नहीं, बचपन से मुझे हॉरर मूवीज़ का बहुत शौक था. मुझे अजीब चीज़ें हमेशा बहुत अट्रैक्टिव लगे, वेरी आउटवर्ल्डली थिंग्स, like, you know,
You like supernaturals kind of thing?
Yeah.
Unrealistic जो होती हैं.
Like, I would say unrealistic but also hyper realistic. कि कोई चीज़ unrealistic हो लेकिन वो हमें realistic feel कराए.
और इस पे question भी होगी शायद ये सच हो सकता है.
हो सकता है. तो मुझे ऐसी चीज़ें, like, that's what, like, I asked myself this question a few years ago. I was like कि if I want to do anything like create a character or get into character designing, what I would want to create, you know. And I thought about it and I came up with this word called like hyper supernatural realism. It's like something supernatural but उसको इतने अच्छे से आप दिखाओ that it makes you feel like it's very, very real. And that's when I realized that, okay, that's something that cinema does. It makes you believe that this is real. And if that's something I want to do, then there's no better place than to use my creativity to learn more skills by being in that environment and being with people who are literally thinking these things on a daily basis for their work, which is what I feel like I enjoy.
Have you heard the term called mind your own fucking business?
Yeah.
तो
I'm actually really good at that.
Really?
Yeah.
तो मैं एक बार क्या हुआ, मैं I was flying to US, ठीक है, तो मैंने एयरपोर्ट से बुक ली बिकॉज इट्स अ फ्लाइट एंड आई डू नॉट स्लीप इन द फ्लाइट. आई प्लान लाइक दैट कि जेट लैग ना हो, तो मैं रात को पहुंचूंगा तो मैं जागता रहूंगा, फिर रात को नींद आई जाएगी. तो देयर इज अ प्लेस कॉल्ड कैलामजू इन यूएस, मिशिगन में, ठीक है. तो मैं वहाँ जा रहा था. इट्स अ प्रीटी लॉन्ग फ्लाइट. तो मैंने बुक ली, उस पर लिखा हुआ था माइंड योर ओन बिजनेस, द ट्रिक टू लर्न माइंड योर ओन बिजनेस. मैं पूरे रास्ते बुक पढ़ता गया. उस पर काफ़ी टैक्टिस थे कि ऐसे करो वैसे करो, माइंडिंग योर ओन बिजनेस. और मुझे लगा आई एम लाइक माइंडिंग माई ओन बिजनेस. जैसे मैं एयरपोर्ट से निकला था, वहाँ कोई भसड़ हो रही थी, तो मैंने देखा, मैंने कहा नहीं, दिस इज नॉट माई बिजनेस, माइंडिंग माई ओन बिजनेस. तो मैं चलता जा रहा हूँ. कैलामजू में ना, जहाँ पर मेरा होटल था, उससे थोड़ा डाउन स्ट्रीट पे, इट्स लाइक अ सबर्ब, थोड़ा डाउन स्ट्रीट के ऊपर एक स्पेशल फैसिलिटी है फॉर स्पेशल पीपल, ठीक है. तो वहाँ पे ना एक होल था और अंदर से ना मतलब आवाज़ें आ रही थी, 13. मैं खड़ा हुआ, मैंने कहा यार बार बार एक बंदा 13 क्यों बोल रहा है. तो ना वहाँ पे होल था, मैंने होल में से देखा, उस बंदे ने मेरी आंख में ऐसे करके मारा, फिर वहाँ अंदर से आवाज आई
क्या मारा, उंगली?
हाँ, और फिर आवाज आई 14, फिर मुझे रियलाइज हुआ हाउ टू माइंड योर ओन बिजनेस। बकवास स्टोरी थी ना।
हाँ
Fuck.
थोड़ी सी, मैं तो बहुत कुछ क्रेजी एक्सपेक्ट कर रही थी इससे।
अरे यार अभी बना रहा था ना यार अभी बना रहा था यार,
आपने बोला तभी समझ गया मैं कि ये बन रहा है।
अभी बना रहा था यार, मैं नहीं बनी, चलो कुछ नहीं होता, बट यू गेट दैट आइडिया
Yeah.
कि देवर 13 people didn't mind, 14th one was I was the one who was,
Yeah.
so then I realized okay how to mind my own. हाँ, bad shot.
आई तो फील है कि मैं अपनी लाइफ के ऐसे फेस में जहाँ मैं अपना इतना ज़्यादा आई माइंड माई ओन बिजनेस दैट मेरी फैमिली इरिटेट हो गई है उससे कि भाई तुम लुक एट अस ऑल्सो,
We are part of the family.
yeah, like you have to care for us and mind our business also, and I'm like I'm fine minding my own business right now, because I honestly feel that minding my business is like it keeps me
Sane.
okay, it keeps me sane, number one. It keeps me maintaining my peace, and for a long time, and I'm the type of person who over the years I've been very affected by what anyone else is feeling, thinking. I was very receptive. बचपन से मॉम डैड घर आते थे अगर काम से, और मुझे अगर उनके फेस पे एक्सप्रेशन अच्छा नहीं लगता था ना, मैं उनसे पूछती थी आर यू ओके, व्हाट हैपेंड. सो आई फील लाइक बचपन से I've been like I don't like people around me when वो चिड़चिड़े होते हैं,
Low energy.
and either low energy or aggressive or anything like that. I just want people to be like playful, like how I am, to be in a more flow state. And जब वो नहीं होता है then I get affected by it. But now at this point I'm just like कि भाई मेरे को अपना flow state maintain करना है, तो I have to mind my own business for that.
No, that is the thing. What is the oops thing of life?
Oops thing of life.
जैसे like तुम्हें गाली गलोच होता रहा है, गुस्सा आ गया है. You
No,
don't abuse, right? You don't cuss.
I abuse, but just with like friends, मस्ती में.
Not like with anger and all, right?
No, like worstly I'll say something like like when I'm
ये
driving.
तो बहुत clean है यार.
हाँ मतलब ड्राइव करते हुए कभी कभी निकल जाता है, बट लाइक इन द पास्ट ईयर आई कैन से द लेस टाइम आई स्पेंट इन दिल्ली द लेस इवन एंग्री आई गेट. तो निकलता ही नहीं है ज़्यादा कुछ.
You with your mom, you have been around a lot of from childhood, I would say, not childhood, but from your teenage. You've been around this Delhi social circuit where we have brunches, we have sundowners now in Delhi. तुम्हें फनी क्या लगता है सबसे ज़्यादा इसके अंदर जेन्युइनली?
यार सबसे फनी ये लगता है कि जहाँ जाओ बस फोटो ही फोटो होती है. लाइक इट्स लाइक कि अब इसके इट्स लाइक व्हाई इज देयर 7 people in a selfie? Like for me 3 people is the max. 4 उससे ज़्यादा एक फ्रंट कैमरा में नहीं होने चाहिए उससे ज़्यादा लोग. And then it's like, oh, now we'll fit like this. And I just go and I'm like, and honestly at this point earlier मैं बहुत irritate होती थी. I'm like कि मैं कहाँ आ गई हूँ, मैं क्या कर रही हूँ, ये मेरे
And
type
why
के
do
लोग
people
नहीं
like
हैं.
I have seen this, I went to couple of parties like this, then I stopped doing it क्योंकि I wanted to keep my sane. ठीक है. उसमें था कि I realized कि you have to put a photo, like you put a story, you tag other person, they repost it. This is how you build a network. Someone was telling me, giving me gyan.
Yeah, I know, I'm very bad at this.
हाँ, but why?
I don't know, it's just become like a part of culture. It's like कि मैं तो बहुत ही बदतमीज़ हूँ ना, मुझे तो लोग फ़ोटो डाल भी देंगे, मुझे टैग भी करेंगे, मैं नहीं करूँगी रिपोस्ट अगर मुझे वो फ़ोटो नहीं डालनी है. So like I am very like clear that way because I grew up with social media. Like I was in 5th or 6th जब मैंने Facebook join किया था. So like for me social media is not like an obligation. It's your own space. You're choosing to post what you want to post and you have no obligation towards anyone. Which is in life as well. So for me social media is like how you want to curate because you are choosing to put yourself out. So अब अगर कोई फोटो मुझे नहीं पसंद तो मैं क्यों डालूँ? मेरी फोटो है, मेरा पेज है, मुझे नहीं डालनी.
तो कलेश कराते हो यार.
मैं कुछ नहीं करती. लाइक I don't think I put out that energy also. I'm not doing it out of vindictiveness कि मुझे इस इंसान को अपनी स्टोरी पे नहीं डालना. It's not like that. It's like a choice, and like maybe I don't know how I'm coming across to people. Maybe it comes across snobbish.
You come.
I come across snobbish?
Yes.
But that's the thing, I'm not. And I know that.
But now I realize that you are not.
Yeah, and ये कोई नई बात नहीं है. स्कूल में भी लोग मुझे ऐसे कहते थे. मेरे बैचमेट्स मुझसे बात नहीं करते थे.
Before I reached you, I thought like you're a snobbish. I felt the vibe, the energy you carry. And then I messaged you, but in an instant, the way you it defines the way you come back. The way you came back, I said, "Oh, this is very natural." Then it flowed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Acha, there is this thing I wanted to talk about. Do you think आजकल influencers are new celebrities?
I feel like they are what we would have wanted celebrities to be. Is like more relatable, you know, like because celebrities, film stars, musical artists have always been put on a pedestal. They're very unapproachable. Now, when an influencer seems a lot more approachable to you, but also they have a certain following or you see them in a certain light, so they're like an in-between category. So they're like a celebrity, but a celebrity you can feel connected to more deeply because they're more interactive, or you can relate to their lifestyle, or they just showcase more of themselves. So I wouldn't say they're like a celebrity of like that unapproachable kind of category, but definitely I feel like people do put influencers on a celebrity standard as well.
And this is good.
Yeah, it's great.
It's great because it actually showed up the celebrity world, which was the B-wood, the Bollywood, a little threat. And
Yeah.
now, if you look at some movies are being promoted by celebrities. They come to celebrities to they come to influencers
Yeah.
to promote their movies.
Yeah.
So I feel pretty happy about it.
Yeah.
That anyone who has talent and skill and passion, they can make their podium. They self can make their podium.
Correct.
You have a good following on you have a good following on Instagram, right?
Decent, yeah.
तुमने followers खरीदे तो नहीं ना कभी?
नहीं.
ठीक है, बट योर फॉलोइंग लुक अप टू यू, ठीक है? डू यू थिंक ये एक क्रिएटिव फ्रीडम है या फिर you have a sense of responsibility to them? How do you look at to this?
So initially, when I started off, I really did not care about anything. Like I said, I was not interested in this influencer culture. It felt like something that came to me because I was a makeup artist, and it like goes like kind of hand in hand that you have to like show your work on social media, and showing yourself will automatically get you more audience, because people don't just want to see like what makeup you're doing, but they also want to see who you are and what you're doing, especially if you're like someone who has a, you know, personality that can offer something to them, you know. So for me, like मैं तो बहुत बचपन से कैमरा पे वीडियोस बनाती थी अपने आईपैड पे, या कैमरा जो भी छोटा सा कैमरा होता था, तो मुझे वीडियो बनाने का तो वैसे ही शौक था. But when I realized that I have to do it for a certain type of people and try to connect with them or do what they would expect out of me, that's when it became boring. And I was like, ये तो बकवास है, नॉनसेंस है, और मुझे ये नहीं करना है. तो मैं बहुत टाइम तक ना एक hesitation में करती थी सोशल मीडिया में. I used to showcase myself and a lot of hesitation. Like, I do want to do it, but I want to do it in this way, and I was always very confused. Then obviously with time I opened up a lot more. I found like my ground ki theek hai, this works for me, this doesn't work for me. And it wasn't until like very recently that I started feeling like कि भाई what have I got to lose. मैंने अगर अपने मन की बात बोल भी दी तो क्या ही जा रहा है, मतलब like मैं अपने आप को कौन से उस पर रख रही हूँ, that who am I कि मैं अपनी बात नहीं कह सकती, or I can't say what I feel. And that gave me a sense of freedom where I felt like I don't feel like following these trends because it bores me. I can do a certain extent of it, but after a point, like, I need to do what I like doing, which is primarily makeup and talking. I like to talk, I like to dance. These
Pole
things,
dance.
pole dance, dancing, I like dancing. So I feel like, okay, I can mix it up and make it my own. And I feel like I'm still in a process of like figuring out how I like to put myself across, but I'm finding ways to become more and more authentic and organic as a person, so that when I put myself on social media also, people can see that okay, this is Shivangi. She's not just chepoing ki oh ye chal raha hai aur ye kar rahe hai to bas yahi karte raho, you know. But yeah, that's always been something I've wanted to do.
Can I ask you a little bit of question? If you wouldn't have been a daughter of Meenakshi Dutt, you're just Shivangi, a random family, nothing, no, I mean just two parents working, squad teachers, या फिर some anything, how would life be different? सोचा है?
नहीं.
सोच लेते हैं.
life would have
You
been
have to
much
agree that
different, yeah.
you got a lot of stardom from your mother.
Of course. I mean, and I got the privilege of even neglecting that stardom when I didn't want it. I'm like, nahi, mujhe ye nahi karna, you know?
The liberty to say no.
Yeah. And that I would see like girls around me who don't have the privileges that I have and the liberties that I have, that they would be striving to do what I'm saying no to. You know, but I told my mom this very recently, and I was like that I'm not abusing my privileges, I'm using them, because when you are given something, you use it to your capacity. And I also at the same time I'm my own individual, you know, so I have to follow things as they feel right to me, you know. So if let's say for example हमारी पहले बहुत छोटे छोटे झगड़े होते थे on me not wanting to attend these brunches and events because मेरे को नहीं मन करता था मेरा जाने का, then like obviously you find a common ground where, you know, she would also like not enforce it कि जाना ज़रूरी है. She would be like asked like okay you should come or you should not come, and I'd go sometimes, I won't go sometimes, you know. I feel like because of this that the stardom as you said, I don't really carry that thing in me कि oh I have to attend this or I have to be, you have to, like मेरे में अब बहुत मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि हर चीज़ बहुत normal है, you know. Too many things are normalized for me which are not normalized for anyone, especially people who are starting out in a beauty career or you know they are wanting to be somewhere on like a, they want to reach somewhere on their social media platform, so they're invited for certain events and being here and being there. I feel like for me everything just felt like so normal that mujhe aise koi, you know, after a point you're just like this is all okay, what's beyond this, you know. And I've always been more reserved, so for me to actually be out there and to put myself in a certain light was harder. Because मैं कैमरा के सामने जो चाहे कर सकती हूँ, लेकिन to physically be somewhere and to present myself a certain way, that felt like oh this is like really hard. And now I'm at a point where I see my mom and I'm just like okay you do you and I'll do me, you know. I don't have to become like you or even strive to become like you, because at the end of the day like you are you and you have created your legacy and that you will take with you. What you leave behind is what you have taught and the way you have brought up your children, and you know we take it forward in our own ways.
Shivangi, what is the one thing that has been completely misunderstood about you?
I can't say for people outside, or I can actually. One thing we just discussed it is that I'm snobbish.
Okay.
That's a misunderstanding people have. Another might be that
Are you introvert? You're selectively extrovert.
yes, yes, I'm selectively extroverted, and I'm also
I've started knowing you, yaar.
I feel like I'm not the type of person who can just spend their energy
Anyway.
around anywhere, you know. I could be in a big crowd of people, but I would still prefer to sit and talk like this one-on-one with someone. So I don't mind like being out there, but what I don't enjoy particularly is making constant small talk.
Ha.
That bores, I said I don't get bored, that's something that really bores me. Like मैं बात करते करते मेरा मुंह ऐसे slow सा हो जाता है कि the other person should know कि मुझे नहीं मजा आ रहा है तो मुझसे बात मत करो.
It means you want the energy to be there in the talk.
Yeah.
एक energy होनी चाहिए बात करने की.
हाँ.
You feel that? Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
ऐसे ना?
And both ways. Like जैसे कुछ
I'm getting the push from you, yaar.
like okay, like shake my hand.
Yeah.
This is a handshake.
Yeah.
Now shake my hand.
अरे नहीं मैं नहीं
ऐसे
कर.
लोगों से मैं बात नहीं करती.
अच्छा, for men I do a handshake like this.
Yeah, that's great. But like people who like shake hand like this. Or like,
You don't have a gay friend or what?
I do from college. And they don't live here.
Achha.
And I do have gay friends, but I don't really spend time with them. So, yeah. But in the sense, like, that's besides the point. It's like the energy still needs to match, you know?
What is like success to you?
Success is a very fulfilling feeling. It's a feeling for me. It's like when in each aspect of your life, you are very well balanced. You have a strong financial backing. You are enjoying what you're doing, whatever it may be. You get quality time with people you love, and you're keeping yourself healthy. I feel like all of these aspects, see, there will always be more of
Always.
everything. You'll always want to travel more, you'll always want to get more things, you'll always want to do better in your career. But I feel like if you can just sit with yourself and feel good about everything that you're doing, that's a pretty successful thing. to be
What
able to
is
say.
what is the number in your bank account you'll call it fuck you money?
uh I don't know about a number. I wouldn't put a number on it. I'd say fuck you money when I no longer have to think before
That can happen after
spending.
100 CR as well.
Yeah, so well and good. Like, I'm not like greedy for money. I'm greedy for like living to the max. And money offers that. It offers you to just be like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go stay in this nice property in this very remote island, and I can just be here, you know? So that's something money offers you, so why not be able to make it? But other than that, there's other aspects, because I've met people who already come from such wealthy families who can splurge thoughtlessly. Still, you know, I find them frowning more than smiling.
They're empty.
They're empty,
I've-
or
I've-
they're
I've met
concerned
lot
about
of-
very nonsense things.
I've met a lot of people. They are more concerned about what other people are thinking about them, what is not happening. And I said, then I realized that money is not the thing that give you contention.
Yeah.
It's more like finding yourself. Then that's the reason I asked in the starting of this podcast. मैंने कहा था, did you find yourself? So I would have expected, जब तुमने कहा ना success, तो तुमने success में ticks लगाए, financially backing. तो अगर तुम उसमें बोलते ना, I would have found myself.
But as I told you then also, I'm not in the process of finding myself. I'm in the process of just being myself. अब वो finding वाला phase मेरे लिए खत्म हो चुका है. It's like कि I am not somewhere lost to be found, you know. It's like I am just constantly aware every day that this is the situation I'm in right now. Today, this is my planning for the day. This is how I'm feeling today. Moment to moment, I'm just like completely and honestly living, being myself. And I'm no longer in search of who I am or what I want. It's just present moment to present moment. Which is
थोड़ी लूज टॉक करें.
हाँ.
तुम्हारे पास 100 करोड़ रुपए हैं,
Okay.
क्या करोगे तुम?
Get some land, make a really nice house in a nice place, maybe in the jungles, and then so much money, then you can make it all like sustainable and, you know, like nice, and get like a water stream, make like a special area for, like, you know, your certain activities, and just make like your whole house like a water park. I don't know. Then what else would I want to do with that money? Travel and be able to, like, you know, when you have that kind of money, and you have like a big house and you have people around you working for you and everything, it's like just look after their families, and, you know, so that you're creating like a community also with what you have. Then start some type of like holistic business, which is like very niche and very like focused on like the spiritual girlies. And what else? Yeah, rest, whatever else. This would be like my primary things.
हमारे लड़कों का अलग होता है, मतलब I mean if given an answer, मैं तेरे से पूछता हूँ,
50% की एफडी डालूंगा, 20% उठाऊंगा अपने पास की एक हॉस्पिटल बड़ा खुल रहा है, उसके अंदर कुछ मेडिकल्स की शॉप्स ओपन करूंगा,
हाँ,
बाकी बचे 30 की.
तो जी वैगन तो लेगा ना, गाड़ी नहीं ले रहा? नहीं यार, मैंने कहा हमारे लड़कों में मतलब काफ़ी हद तक पहले गाड़ी आ जाती है, सबसे पहले टॉप ही गाड़ी का होता है. गाड़ी हम
जब एफडी 50% का इंटरेस्ट गिरेगा ना 6% साल का, तो ऐसी जी वैगन मैं 4 साल 30 साल में ले लूंगा.
So I'll tell you one fact about me is that I don't do my investments. So
who does it? Your
my
family?
dad.
अच्छा.
And वो because like it's not like a lot. So in fact, my partner's been after my life that like you need to invest your money. The thing is, I've always been very scared of numbers and maths and even money. My relationship with money has been very weird. So for me,
तेरे को पता है, it just takes a courage to. I was also I come from an engineering background. Still, जब मैंने जॉब स्टार्ट किया और मैं कहीं मूव किया, मैं तब भी इन्वेस्टमेंट और इन चीज़ों से डरता था. मैं सिर्फ ना ये मैथ्स करता था, इतना अकाउंट में आया, इतना यहाँ गया, इतना यहाँ गया, और ये मेरा सेविंग है. ठीक है, मैंने एक दिन करेज किया और मैंने उसको अंडरस्टैंड किया. इट जस्ट टुक मी 1 hour. Trust me, it'll take 1 hour for everyone out there. It just takes 1 hour to understand what is investment, what is saving, where do I need to invest. And then I realized I'm not the man to take decisions. Then I found person who actually helps people.
Yeah.
And then I give them commissions on, because वो उसकी expertise है. Engineering मेरी expertise है, podcast मेरा expertise है. Similarly.
Correct.
तो it will take 1 hour.
That's what I've
आज
been
घर जाके ये करना.
मुझे ये बहुत बार सुनने को मिल चुका है कि 1 घंटा. But I feel like I'll get there.
How many relationships you have been in?
Maybe like 4. 4.
सब सही चले? What was the issues that you had to switch to other person?
Age, I was very young, school में थी. तो then you just like कि बात
चलो
नहीं
छोड़ो,
बनती
हाँ.
types, you know, things like that. फिर खुद इंटरेस्ट लूज हो जाए किसी में, या पता है कि कोई फ्यूचर नहीं है, देन बस यही होता था यूजुअली. ऐसे कोई बहुत कुछ मेजर तो नहीं हुआ.
Do you party?
Sometimes, not always. I used to party a lot, and I was highly social and very extroverted. And then I did too many things too young. मैंने स्कूल में सब कुछ कर आके अपना कॉलेज में भी, फिर उसके बाद.
Anything do you regret?
No.
नहीं.
No regrets. No regrets.
ये तो cool है यार.
मैं बहुत, I'm telling you, I'm a very sorted person. Like मुझे अंदर से पता है कि मैं क्या हूँ, कैसे करना है. बाहर से मैं ऐसे लगता है कि थोड़ी lost case type है. क्योंकि like if you ask me that, like so many people have asked me in like the last
I
few
love
months.
you for saying this कि यार ये lost case type है.
अरे because लोग मुझसे पूछते हैं कि तुम कहाँ रह रही हो, तुम दिल्ली में हो, कोची में हो, बॉम्बे में हो, और मैं बोलती हूँ मैं बस हूँ जहाँ भी
ट्रैवल कर रही हूँ.
And they're
Up
like
in the
अच्छा
air.
तो तुम कर क्या रही हो. मैंने बोला मैं बस कर रही हूँ कुछ ना कुछ. And then they just look at me like कि भाई like that's such a vague answer, can you tell us more. And the thing is I don't want to tell anybody more, you know, like कि मैं क्यों ही बताऊँ सबको. And then they just give me this expression that कुछ ठीक नहीं लग रही है types, you know, कि इसको हो क्या गया है.
आज medicines ले ली.
And I'm just there like कि then लोग मुझे ऐसे questions करते हैं कि तुम शादी कब कर रही हो. मैंने बोला नहीं पता, जब पता होगा पता चल जाएगा आपको. And I'm like why is everybody so concerned. मैं तो किसी से जाके कुछ नहीं पूछती. मुझे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता कोई क्या कर रहा है अपने लाइफ में, unless वो मेरे बहुत क्लोज फ्रेंड है. Then I will ask that okay like what's up. उसको भी मैं.
And how do you how one person gets to your close circle? With time, or is it like some skills?
I think you require special abilities.
Like what?
I think no, it's nothing like that. I think I just can't get close to people easily. I think I
Okay.
have to really like being in your I have to like you rather than you liking me. मुझे तुम पसंद करो ना पसंद करो. But until and unless I don't enjoy spending time with you, I will not make the effort to meet you. And if I'm
Okay.
not meeting you or talking to you, then there's no relationship.
How is the vibe here?
Very chill.
अच्छा लग रहा है?
हाँ, must.
How is the podcast going? I want you to give me a feedback.
So,
Genuine feedback. I might put it on internet.
पॉडकास्ट इज गोइंग ग्रेट यार. मुझे तो बहुत मज़े आ रहे हैं. मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है मैं घर पे बैठ के बस बातें कर रही हूँ और सामने ये है बस. हाँ.
खराब कर दिया इसने हमारा.
क्यों? कुछ और बोलना चाहिए कि वो बहुत एक्साइटिंग है.
मैं बताता
आई एम
हूँ.
गेटिंग टू लाइक
ये सेम क्वेश्चन मुझसे पूछो.
हाउ इज द पॉडकास्ट गोइंग फॉर यू?
I've never met a guest like you.
Oh.
The intellect, the beauty, and the sortedness you have brought to this chair is unmatchable. ठीक है, दोबारा करते हैं.
अच्छा ठीक है.
अरे I'm just kidding यार. It's just wanted to change the vibe.
Okay.
I just wanted to look, maybe we are coming to the end of the podcast, Avitika. I just want to wrap it up. But before we wrap it up, I just want to know, are you a spiritual or religious person?
Spiritual.
You understand both the terms, right? Very
Correct.
clearly.
Yes.
People mix it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But down the line, they get mixed. If you are very much spiritual, in bhakti spiritual, you get religious. So, are you doing any meditation or anything?
So I do, like, I've always done a bit of last 5-6 years, I can say I've done a bit of yoga and things like that, and I've always wanted to meditate, but मुझसे होता नहीं था. Recently I did the Vipassana 10-day course, which is when I learned कि अच्छा meditation is not just like sitting. I was actually getting exhausted from meditating because I felt like I'm actually doing so much. And because thanks to that, now even when I sit for 5 minutes, it's a very powerful meditation where I can actually feel like, they say that, okay, you'll feel like a lot calmer, a lot more centered from meditating. I feel all of that. So for me, meditation, praying, all of these things have kind of become like one thing. It's just like bringing your focus back.
Yes. How was your 10-day experience?
Excellent. I would
तुम्हें ऐसे
highly
लगा-
recommend.
तुम्हें ऐसे नहीं लगा कि मुझे वापस भाग जाना चाहिए? काफी लोगों को लगता है.
यार पता है, जाने से पहले सबने like the thing was कि 10 दिन तुम बात नहीं कर सकते, तुम फ़ोन के बिना रहोगे.
हाँ.
तो फ़ोन के बिना रहना मेरे लिए ऑनेस्टली काफ़ी ईजी है कि अगर मुझे बोला जाए कि तुम्हारा फ़ोन चालू ही नहीं होगा, मुझे कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. लाइक देन आई एम ग्रेट कि अच्छा मेरे पास एक्सक्यूज़ है अपने आप को देने का कि फ़ोन ऑन ही नहीं हो रहा है. यू नो, देयर देव टेकन योर फ़ोन. So my thing was that, okay, not talking might be like hard, but it was actually the easiest thing to do.
For you?
I think, yeah, for me, because some people were actually talking and all of that. मतलब वो तोड़ रहे थे अपना, जो कहते हैं उसको मौन व्रत. So I think for me, not talking was very easy because I'm excellent at minding my own business, and here I didn't have to get into anyone's business and no one could get into mine. And another thing is that because the hours of meditation are so long and all you can really do is be a student. Like आपके पास और कुछ करने को नहीं है, सोने के अलावा, खाने के अलावा और मेडिटेशन करने के अलावा, एंड आपका पूरा स्केड्यूल आपको दिया जाता है. सो देयर इज़ नो स्पेस टू फील लाइक कि ओ व्हाट एम आई डूइंग और व्हाई एम आई हियर, एनीथिंग, यू नो, बिकॉज व्हेन यू आर मेडिटेटिंग एंड यू आर एक्चुअली डूइंग इट लाइक विद डिटर्मिनेशन, देन यू आर फुल्ली फोकस्ड. तो लाइक then you're like really inward, like अब meditation के टाइम मुझे नींद आ रही है या मेरे को thoughts चल रही है, then you're battling that, and it's such an inward practice, you know. So for me it just became like I have to ace it. मैं तो उसको like literally कोर्स की तरह लेने लग गई कि मुझे ये कोर्स एस करना है, and कि अगर मेरे पास फ्री टाइम है और मुझको नींद नहीं आ रही तो मैं मेडिटेशन भी कर लूँगी. So I was like, I took it as a challenge, you know, and that happened to me in my 4th-5th day. When you actually like लगता है कि भाई काफ़ी दिन हो गए हैं. It wasn't until the 6th day that I was like, अच्छा अब 4 दिन ही बाकी हैं. But then when the 7th and 8th day came, I was like, oh अभी 2 दिन और बाकी है. You know, that's when you start feeling like, okay, now the day to leave is coming closer, and you kind of start getting excited also. Because I went with my partner. वो boys वाले area में था and I was in the girls area. So I knew that there's going to be so much to discuss once we get out of here. तो मुझे
कि तुम्हें बात करने को मिलेगी.
हाँ, then I was finally getting it कि मुझे अब उसको बताना है. You know, I want to share this experience now. And then still having to know कि नहीं, I still have to keep the meditation, be equanimous, but also I have to tell you, the way, like, it's not even just the meditation, it's the way the course is curated and also how you can apply those teachings in your regular life. It's not just like कि मैं नहीं करती 2 घंटे में, वो आपको बोलते हैं कि 1 घंटा सुबह करो, 1 घंटा रात को करो. नहीं करती मैं मुश्किल से हफ्ते में आधा घंटा मिला के करती होंगी, वो भी मुश्किल से. लेकिन जो चीज़ें उन्होंने सिखाई अबाउट लाइक हाउ टू जस्ट लाइक बी न्यूट्रल, कि ना ही आपको किसी चीज़ से बहुत अटैच होना है, ना ही आपको किसी चीज़ से
Detach होना
लाइक किसी चीज़ को बहुत डिसलाइक करना है.
Right.
Like you're just kind of neutral to everything.
So you stop tagging things.
Yeah. And like it's not like you don't do it at all. I still come back to that, but the flip switch is very quick now. It's like, oh, I can just, you know, मैं इतना क्यों अटैच हो रही है, बिकॉज अंदर से वो अटैचमेंट वाली फीलिंग आ नहीं रही है. वो एक बिहेवियरल एक्ट हो गया अब कि तुम्हें कोई चीज़ यू गेटिंग चिड़चिड़ा फॉर सम रीजन, बट हम लाइक मैं चिड़चिड़ी हो रही हूँ बिकॉज मुझे आदत है होने की इस बात पे. but अंदर से मुझे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा है, which is so freeing. It's like if more people could practice that, so many people who get angry easily, who hold on to grudges, who, you know, because at the end of the day, who is feeling all this? It's ourselves. We're feeling the pain, we're feeling the misery. हमें लगता है हमारी life में ही सब कुछ खराब है. When you can just make yourself feel good, then you stop blaming others also. It's like, yo, इसने तो ऐसे ही करना है, ये तो होना ही ऐसे इसके साथ, you know. But internally you're just like zen, you're like all is good. And that's what I learned. And I feel like there is a like pre-Vipassana Shivangi and there is a post-Vipassana Shivangi. And I very much like being post-Vipassana. And I feel like if you have the physical and mental ability to do it, then you should. Everyone should do it.
Okay. ठीक है. We're gonna end up here. I want to do a small thing with you. Just making you ask that question. ठीक है. Because you have been into little meditation, so I'll try with that. I want you to sit cross-legged.
Okay.
ठीक है. And we'll slow it down. ठीक है. You can close your eyes. You can sit. So I asked you who is Shivangi, right? And it's more like knowing yourself. You for sure are not the body, because you took a birth, you have eaten food, you wandered, and you have grown up. So definitely there was something else that has been part of you. So you can, I mean, if you close your eyes, you can look inside that there is a little separation from your body. So definitely you're not this body. This body is just part of this life. Maybe in another life could be something else. But this life, you're not this body. And similarly, your thoughts are just what you have seen around. Maybe on the TV, on the phone, or heard or read. These are the only things that revolve in your head. Nothing beyond that. Because that is the language you understand. So that is also taken from the society. So it means you're not even the mind. So Shivangi is not the body, not the mind. Now the question is, who is Shivangi? So if you separate yourself from the body, from the mind, who are you?
Can I just tell you a very, can I open my eyes? A very straightforward question comes to me, which is how my yoga teacher explained to me. It's like, who you are is consciousness.
Yes. But how do you tap it?
I don't know how you tap it, but I know that you can
This
sense,
is the way,
you can
this
feel
is the
it.
way you tap it. You sit for longer time.
Yeah.
You sit there. And when there are a lot of people who doesn't even have tried this, or maybe they haven't even stepped in it.
Most people
But
don't.
yeah, so if you tap it, then you get a taste of it. And when you get a taste of it, it's like, oh, this is beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we come to an end. I give you a little bit time just to talk to the people and give an advice. Shivangi, you're the mentor right now, and there are people watching. Imagine you are on a stage with 1,000 young people, 16, 18 maximum.
Okay.
What is the piece of advice you will give them of the life, that fuck ups you have done or the fuck ups you haven't done, and you want them to live the life fully?
So my first advice would be to live as honestly as you can, and honesty will come with time as you get to know yourself. So don't be afraid, jump right in, don't think, just jump. It'll all work out eventually. Trust yourself, because you are the one carrying yourself forward. So make sure that you're hearing your voice the loudest. Second would be, if something is scaring you, it's probably going to lead to something better. So try it out, test it out. Always test the waters. But if it feels like something you want to do, just dive in. Trust me, if it's something new, you will find a place where you're like, this is for me. So enjoy like discovering yourself, being yourself. And yeah, life is playful. So just play.
Peace.
Peace.
Okay. Just want to add a bit. Can I add a bit?
Yeah, of course.
Always choose the harder way. I mean, the easiest and the shortest way would eventually die and would make you weak. Always choose the harder way, because that is the way meant to be. Trust me. सोच के देखना, तुम्हें समझ आ जाएगा. With this, we're gonna end up here. My name is Nikhil, and I'm gonna leave a link in the description box to Shivangi's Instagram. Go stalk her, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, only gentlemen. And I'm gonna see you in the next episode. Adios, ladies and gentlemen.